What it do? What it do? I'm just catching it, y'all.
Who all was there for this meeting that quit songs?
You quit and Joe.
You, Quit, and Joe.
You really want to meet? I had pulled up about 8 because Joe was already in there.
Gotcha.
Quit had started talking, you know what I'm saying? Like, he seen her early. Joe like, hold up. Phone, I said. He said, I have phone, I said.
Okay, back in.
Yeah, now, Quit took the phone outside in the church. Me and Joe was already in him. We came in and started talking.
At that time when you met with Joe, is that the first time that anybody talked about money on Dolph's head?
Now, the first time, it was just Quit back here.
So this had come up before with Quit,
Yeah,
and then comes up again with Quit and with Joe.
right.
When did you, in that timeline, so first just Quit, next Quit and Joe,
Right.
when did you met Justin in the timeline?
So now I'm gonna give my little talk. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all remember I said I was gonna do a member lab. We're gonna wait on the bloomers to get in here, and we're gonna chop it up on some bloomer time. I just really got caught up with the Dolph case, man. We watching the Dolph case. Guala, what it do? Hey, y'all remember? I don't know how far y'all been into the Dolph case. I ain't just been watching it all day. I just really sat down and I'm chilling. But we're gonna talk about a few things though. Yeah, I know I don't be speaking about this shit, but we're gonna get into it though. Just so crazy, what it do?
You're trying to, now we're back after the murder, you're trying to get your money.
Now check this out. Y'all remember I said I was gonna have a member lab a long time ago speaking about the Dolph case, right? So I never had it because I ain't never get my members up. But it was about a secret letter that Cornelius had wrote. You know, I don't even really want to talk about that. But in this secret letter, dudes supposed to have talked about everything I'm saying is entertainment purpose allegedly. Talked about him getting shot. Straight Drop was gonna tell. Govan was gonna tell, and his reasoning for doing it, how he gave the money. He took the money out to somewhere else first, and they was like, want to know where he got all that money from. Damn. So he had already said this. He took the money to one of his in-laws. See, I ain't even say I should have been saying something about this shit, bro. I just don't be on it. But if y'all remember, I said I had a member live. Okay. I never did talk about this joint, but he said that he got shot. Exactly. He talked about the member. I should have said something about it, but they were gonna say I was capping, man. But my niggas hit me up and said, bro, that letter was for real. Because I heard about this letter a while ago though. He wrote his godmama. I want to say it was his godmama, and he just told her everything that happened though. Gave her the whole spiel. You know, but BigTruDat, like I said, I could have been talking about this shit more than what I've been doing, but I'm a South Memphis nigga, so I really ain't just been into them politics. And they didn't get the money, so because then he said he tried to tell, but he had found out that Govan and Straight Drop, they had already, you know what I'm talking about, did they magic first. So that's why he in the position he was in. What it do? Man, I'm just really catching in. I'm hating I ain't never say nothing about this letter that I had. No, Cornelius had wrote from months ago. He wrote to his godmama, his stepmama, and whichever one it was, just told her what happened. I think he had brought some money by there, just telling her to hold it, and she was like, bro, what you doing with all this money? And he was like, I'm gonna tell you. And before then, he got locked up. Exactly. I ain't watched the case. I ain't been watching. I just sat down. I already knew. Like, check this out. Y'all probably don't remember this, but I put a post up from one of my niggas who was locked up in the feds with Govan, and he said Govan got in trouble in the feds, and Straight Drop. Govan got in trouble about a phone, and Straight Drop got in trouble about some weed or some shit like that. But both of them, he was like, bro, both of them was gonna tell. But the post never did catch no steam. It's a post that me and this conversation was nigga was having a conversation about it. So now what y'all gotta do, this ain't really, y'all gotta hold these people accountable, man. Y'all be watching everything from everybody, all these people who done flopped around and got this misinformation. Man, the truth out. The truth is coming out. I told a couple of people, this is from my perspective, the bro was in, they asking why they was switching his dates. You know, they said he was in Nashville, and I was like, man, shit, I felt like he was in PC. I talked to a couple of people who was in the feds and who was locked up. They were saying he was in PC. This case so high profile that, of course, they not gonna give his real location. But I should have said something about that letter though.
Is that correct?
Yeah, I was taking the phone like, I need this money for the party, you know what I'm saying?
So who is this right here, y'all? Y'all know who this is?
You're trying to communicate with Justin, and in fact, you're communicating with somebody else.
I ain't know it, you know what I'm saying? At the time, I ain't know.
Okay. Did you come to find out that Jamarcus Johnson had Justin's phone?
And I also found out that in that letter that Cornelius was the nigga that hopped out with that he was the first one. He the one that really killed Dolph though. Unalive Dolph.
Jamarcus had his phone doing three-way stuff or whatever.
That's the one that I thought really did it. You know what I'm saying? He the one that hopped out first.
I was going way back from the letter.
So this Cornelius right here, okay.
We can have some money in our pocket or whatever.
And yeah, his reason for telling is all about the money. He didn't get no money.
2 hours out.
Should have talked about that letter, man. But I ain't know. Exactly. Damn, I should have said something about it. Oh.
$500 in a letter. And obviously you're supposed to get $40,000, but you got $500 in a letter. And what was the substance of the letter?
Saying the juicy, we get caught up, you know, make sure we have the best lawyers and all that other stuff. Hot right now.
And this first payment is when you get back from Atlanta. How did you guys do Atlanta?
Me and my girl went after they found the cop. Went on after.
Okay. Get scarce.
I
Man, I gotta tell my source that they was 100% right, 1,000% right, and if they would have talked about me bad if I would have said this shit though. But y'all remember I said I had a member lie, and I never did give it to y'all.
From your woman?
I had all the facts, man. I'm in the city, man. I had all the facts. I just didn't want to really talk about it like that, though. Had all the facts. God damn.
Is that the only time you got any money?
I had more facts than nigga talking about for 3 years. You see what I'm saying? I had more facts for 3 years just being in the city. You know what I'm saying? Damn. But I'm glad I did. I wasn't doing this shit for clout, man. Rest in peace to YoungDolph. For real, for real.
I had my girl to get at the cop, and she met the person that was driving on the street.
For sure, for sure.
She said they had their face masks on, so we don't know who it was, but they gave her $300.
$300. This is from Justin's folks. Alright, so now we've been paid about $800. Is there any other payment coming?
All the payments stopped.
All payments stopped.
Money stopped.
Is there any time that you or your girlfriend or anybody received a large?
I'm gonna go back and show y'all this shit I had on them boys said Govon definitely gonna tell. Remember I said nigga say he seen Govon on airwaves. And I asked him was he acting funny. Y'all just go back and watch that live. I asked him what go on acting funny when the shit first happened. He was like, nah. He was acting like a regular nigga.
So tell me about some of the
I was in South Beach,
Stop. It's okay.
I ran in quick. He was going one way, I was going opposite. Through the horn, I pulled on.
Damn, I was telling somebody I was gonna talk about my letter for dude talk. I should have did it. I would have went platinum. I should have did it this morning though. I had woke up to do it this morning. I should have went platinum with it, man. God damn.
And he was a friend or maybe even a relative to Mr. Evans. And he had actually died of a drug accident.
That's crazy.
I was giving my dollars because, you know, you see niggas like broke. I was giving my dollars, I bought an OG or whatever. He was like, man, we gonna get my money. We gonna get my money.
Did he talk about? I don't know. I can't remember, but I think in the letter, I don't even think he went to the real hospital. He went to like a little hood hospital or something. Like tried to doctor him up, didn't he?
He asked me for a number on me, so he waited.
Yeah.
How we started that story, right? We started with
Fact.
the day before so that you were arrested, is that right? So we've come full circle on that.
Damn. So all this shit was true when they were talking about Key Glock was in danger, Juke had it hit on. Damn, man. What it do, Chris? What it do, my boy? My bad. What it do? Right? Shout out to everybody on here. Guala, Damien, moderators, Blake TV, Blake Prime, The Real Lil T, Just So Crazy, Miss Muffin. Man. We should have broke that letter out months ago. Hey, check this out. The person that told me about that letter inbox me some more shit about the letter so I can go ahead and put it out there before he do it if he ain't did it, y'all. Go ahead and tell me about what we was talking about this letter, because the person who told me about this letter is in this chat. That's how real this shit is. The person who knew about this letter is in this chat, man. Yes, sir. Inbox me some more shit about the letter right now that don't nobody know about, so I can go ahead and throw it out there and tell them folks what dude said before he said. I don't know how live I am, but I ain't watched the whole thing. So hit your boy up on the Late Bloomer podcast, and we gonna talk about it a little more, cause I ain't no cap in this rap, man. I knew about this letter months ago. I don't know how much brother talked about, but the person is in this chat who read the letter for show. They in this chat. They read the letter. They told me about it months ago, and he was like, man, I'm gonna have a member chat, a member live about it, but I never did get my members up to the point to where I wanted to do a member live. So inbox me right now, and you know what I'm saying, and tell me a little bit more about this letter. Tell me a little more about the letter. We're gonna get into the letter, cause some of it done came out, but I'm pretty sure he ain't talked about everything in the letter. God damn. I'm pretty sure you've been watching it, so all you gotta do just inbox me with whatever he ain't say in the letter, so I can go ahead and tell them what he said in the letter. You see what I'm saying?
That's wrong. You guys try to get out of
Yeah, you bullshit, y'all. This whole situation messy. True result. I don't deal with true results. Nah, this BigTruDat. I don't deal with true results as far as with for telling me about shit. Ain't nobody know about this letter. I never heard this letter shit come up. Like I've been told people behind the stage, but I just didn't talk about it though. I don't know if I feel like I told somebody, like for real, I feel like I told a few bloggers about this letter months ago. You see what I'm saying? I just didn't put it out there. Appreciate y'all tuning in to the Late Bloomer podcast. Right now, we just following the YoungDolph case. This came out in the case already that Juke. But you know it's crazy though, cause the internet had already threw all of these type of things out, you know. Nah, that definitely was the reason. That definitely was the reason. He played with the money. That's a lot of money to cuff, man. You throw out there, then you re-nigga on it. You just seen the nigga work. Man, I'm watching that charge. I'm finna pick mine up. Like, thinking it's mine. How many of y'all been watching it all day? Man, to be honest though, the more I think about it, like I was just having this conversation with somebody. Shit, bro, wasn't moving like he was worried either though. You know what I'm saying? I just felt like dude should have just had a lot more detailed security around him, man. It's crazy though. Have they showed inside Makita's yet? I gotta go back and watch.
Like here first is got sweatshirt, trika, gloves, got this Nike on.
Right. So it was supposed to go on at one of them turkey drives.
What kind kind of hat is this?
A bad pro.
That's Justin. You understand, do you understand that you would
So here you go though. You got all these people that saying Gotti wasn't tied up into it, but they bringing up CMG a lot. So it definitely is gonna be a Rico probably on the way. Damn. He done said everything in the letter already. I played, y'all. When Govan going on? Tomorrow? So that's the white SUV they got in? Oh, that's them before they put their clothes on. Before they... Or is this after the fact? Y'all make sure y'all go back and y'all been following these people who been talking about this shit forever. It's a lot of motherfuckers wrong now.
We used to hang out with Bradley every day.
They got the facts right now.
Orange Mountain.
Remember talking about Marcus didn't do this and do that and this and that. Man, listen.
See these people walking? The car ends up way back here. Is that where it was when you wiped it down?
Change the clothes. That was usually girl. You know, usually girl nice truck for that, huh? I'm gonna tell somebody with. So how many people was it in the car? Was it just both of them? Remember somebody with 3-4 people in the car and all that old shit? Ain't no nigga hopping out no backseat of no two-door car. Oh, they said 3.
There's a video filmed a few weeks before.
So it was a driver, and so somebody jumped out the back seat. So straight drop is the one that came from the back seat.
This house here.
It was 2, exactly.
Is that the same house?
Wasn't nobody on the roof. Wasn't nobody from the back shooting. Exactly. Wasn't nobody on the roof, right? Ain't no driver driving. Wasn't no paper route artist behind this shit, right? Wasn't it conspiracy, right? Oh, okay. Right. I've been to 102 niggas, 103 niggas in no coupe, man. A little bit of that car. And you want to put some work in. There they go with the same shit. Golly. Ain't this a shame though that after that young nigga did this shit, had people just start wearing them Bass Pro hats, even the people that were Dolph supporters, like motherfuckers just wearing them Bass Pro hats, going to get more and more Bass Pro hats. Like people subconsciously stupid as hell. How you fuck with Dolph but you got bad pro hats on? Motherfucker wearing no bad pro hats before then. Soon Dolph get on the live, y'all going to get more and more bad pro hats. Just goofy as hell. I know, I meant to say that shit. Kadeer's the one who did it. Oh yeah, Kadeer's the one who jumped. The first one who told is the one who did it. Now he had on the Bass Pro cap And that was the famous cap that everybody could see. And it seemed like after that shit, everybody just started wearing the Bass Pro. Like it seemed like everybody drinking Don Julio now since Julio. I ain't saying people weren't drinking it, but it seemed like more and more people just they making it they making it a real effort to show they drinking Don Julio now. Man, Mark, what it do, y'all? Just on here watching this Dolph case, man. Now Jay-Z got ownership and bad. See what I'm saying? Man, all type of shit going on, man. It's all type of shit going on. Let me see. So that's what they was at. Okay. Now what's this about?
Be clear, you know the difference between a truth and a lie, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, you said you started meeting with law enforcement, but December 9th, really the day you got picked up, the day after you got picked up in South Haven, right? Or the same day?
Nah, I ain't like, what you mean by that?
I mean, they sat down and interviewed you in a room.
Yeah, I was in the meeting.
And did you?
Man, y'all, I should have had that member live with y'all though and talked about this letter though. Y'all would have called me to go. Shoot, how you get that joint?
Whether you'd been in it, right? Right. And you said, never been in it, never seen it.
Oh, this is drop up here right now?
Right. Okay, just to be clear. How about how many times would you say you've met with the state, law enforcement included?
Yeah, I slipped. But you know, I don't never be trying to be Ricky Bobby, man. That's my fault, Bloomers.
Okay.
I was supposed to have a member lab and get this shit to y'all, and I said it. I played Bloomers.
Okay. So 3 or 4 times since.
I played Bloomers.
And one of the times you met with them was in March of 22.
I just really stopped talking about this shit, though. You right, I stopped talking about it. But so let me ask y'all this, as we watching this, how many people that y'all been watching for years and years and years and years and years that's been accurate or just been making up shit? Let's talk about that. Cause there's some cult followers with this Dolph talk, man. There's some people that every twist and turn, I be reading, my motherfucker believe in everything that a person say, but we dealing with the facts right now. So how many people who been dealing with this Dolph case been accurate?
The original lawyer in your case got $50,000.
The state said they promised drop a record deal too.
And you knew that we're all clear here, that money came from CMG, right?
I don't know exactly who, but
All right. So you talked today, you got paid for what you just testified to.
Make sure y'all hit the like button, subscribe, share.
You got paid for a lawyer. You got $50,000 to pay a lawyer, right?
He said big $1,000.
I don't know how much it was, but
Okay. And there's no question that that money was for services.
So the straight drop testified today or he testified tomorrow? Is this shit still live? Or am I watching it live? Are we live right now or what?
Your conscience. Did you say, I can't have that money? I can't use that money, but you still got a lawyer here.
I ain't seen it.
You took the money.
Yeah.
Your conscience started bothering you now, man, right? You said your conscience started bothering you, but not bad enough not to take the money for the job.
So this live right here, we still live. This right now.
So, might as well. I got a conscience excuse because they came on me.
Right, okay. So.
Okay. Damn, I played, y'all. Fuck it, I'm finna turn into Ricky Bobby. I gotta take my job more serious. I dropped it, Bloomers.
Now, at the end of this,
I
you
dropped
said,
it, Bloomers.
you're direct. You said,
I dropped
you
it,
saw a
Bloomers.
picture of the person you said, Mr. Johnson, with the suitcase.
I dropped it, Bloomers. I supposed to get out at work, Bloomers. I gotta take my job
To be clear,
serious.
you don't have any direct knowledge of Justin Johnson getting a dime for this, right?
I just posted a picture a month ago with 2-3 paper route chains on there. I'm round the action now. I can get round it.
Now,
On that, don't play like this now.
a couple of things.
I got you this
specifically.
juice.
When you, as you say it, let's kind of put a timing on this. You said March.
We gonna do it for about an hour, y'all. Y'all fuck with me for about an hour, man. We at the 30-minute mark. I got an interview tonight. I'm finna go pull up on somebody. You know, I don't normally pull up, but I'm gonna pull up on somebody for a good interview tonight, and we
I
got
told you met with law enforcement around March 13th of 22. Does that sound about right? With the date on it.
Man, y'all make sure I'm gonna drop some more clips. But I did an interview last night with my boy Kadarius Todd, and it's called Parkway Village. He talking about growing up in the Parkway Village, being around Sleepy Roo, you know, the Money Bag Yos and D Moolah and all this shit.
December 9th. So, couple you sober up, that's when you come to your sentence. Well, I'm not asking you what Justin said.
I'm saying what I automatically made me come to my senses and like, you know, it was wrong. You know what I mean? They cut out loose, take the juice, and quit down with it.
Okay. So, Mr. Justin, you're saying Mr. Johnson sent you something saying, he actually said he didn't do it, right?
Now, he didn't say he didn't do it. He said, cut him loose.
That's what they said. Damn, in the letter, it said they was riding around, they was looking for him, they saw him, they spotted him, and they laid on him. Then they supposed to made the call to get the confirmation, and once they made the call to get the confirmation, that's what they did. But they was riding around, they spotted him in traffic, and shit, they got behind him.
Cause you're talking about, you know, man, Rocky ain't stupid. We were talking to the bench. Nah, I think you don't have to.
Okay, all right. Okay.
He told them about 6 motherfuckers.
You met with the state in August 10th, 22. Surely by
Yep, they was out looking for him. They was supposed to, yep. Man, I should have came with my shit, man. Yeah. And like I said, it said in the letter they go up told, so they had already told. You know what I'm saying? So he was just gonna try to do what he can do. They ain't want to offer him shit because they had already told everything.
You never told them. You never told them that you wiped that Mercedes down.
I never told you.
Why would you not tell them? They've asked you every question under the sun about.
I said detective. I never admitted that I was involved as a detective when I first got locked up December 9th.
You know they take notes. They recorded your entire interview, right? From August.
So did he talk? He didn't go to no real hospital, right? He did go to like a when he get shot. Where he say what happened to him when he got shot? Cause I still want to make it. I gotta tell y'all I knew about this goddamn letter. So he ain't talk about in the letter. They just email. But in the letter, I want to cover.
Yeah, he told me he asked me to wipe the car down too.
But you didn't think to ask him,
I
right?
told him, yeah, I wiped it down. He said, you use the right stuff, so I got somebody else to wipe it down. You know what I'm saying?
So now you're saying you told Justin that you went and wiped it down.
Yeah, I told him too.
Why didn't you tell that to law enforcement who's seeking the truth from you, right?
There was still a crazy man too. You know what I mean? Like,
Kind of an important detail.
Right.
dang, you know what you
You don't think so?
Oh, no.
Go run and drop. I already got the best deals.
Well,
So all these folks saying straight drop didn't do it and this and that and man, listen, them folks were on the scene and hard behind it.
did you tell Quest? Did you go by Quest's house?
Yeah, I ain't called quick and told you, I'm gonna walk in big guns, I didn't know.
So you called him, you let him know. You walked through his backyard.
So they already said he asked his stepmom, his godmom, and she asked him that she wanted to know like where he was getting all this money from, cause he came in there. I think he was he sweating or some shit like this, but she wanted to know where he was getting all the money from, and he didn't want to tell her. Just told her to hold the money, and before he got a chance to come back and get it, he got picked up. But she knew something was going on that was funny. You know what I'm saying?
Today is you called Quest and told him you were going to go over there and wipe that for him. Okay. And you tell law enforcement that.
Right. Oh, I remember you told me about that letter code.
You know what I mean? Like, when law enforcement talk to me, you know what I mean? Like, I ain't just in remember everything, bit for bit, right then and there. You know what I mean?
We had 3 or 4 times, as you said, right? To meet with him, to go over it, to think about it. You were able to talk with counsel before you went into this. You were able to look at paperwork before you went in, right? And met with him.
You know, what you mean? What you think? What you think?
It just slipped your mind.
Now, what you saying? Like,
No,
I'm in my mind. What you saying?
To tell them all the details.
Yeah, I could just remember details.
Right.
But it's hard to keep up with details in your mind. You would have
Man, they trying to make this case make sense.
Now, when you get the truth, like,
Okay.
like, you know,
So, you say that one just slipped your mind. Okay. You didn't bring it up. They didn't ask you. It just slipped your mind. Okay.
I know the question they take me correct, you know, like, they ain't take me, and if you're wrong to contradict me, I ain't know.
So, law enforcement specifically asked you about this $800 that you got after the shooting, right?
Right.
And today,
You got a fucking $1 million on somebody.
lives next door to your dad. And you know that happened, correct? You say you were on
So that's why, you know,
with
the streets always know first,
Miss
man.
Fifi when that was happening.
Just so crazy.
That Miss Fifi actually got the money.
Correct.
Okay. Now, you would agree with me that's not.
So did they say anything about Teasy in this?
Right.
No.
You don't recall?
I can't say correct in that, because I don't know what I told them, like, when I first talked to them.
But it's got to be true.
The interview that I had with them back then, so I can't say if it's correct or it's not.
Well,
I wonder is the godmama or the stepmama, is they gonna subpoena her, the lady who got the letter, who he sent it to, that stay in I think she stay in like it's outside of Memphis. It's West Tennessee, some motherfucker where though. But he wrote her. I think they gon' I wonder if they gonna subpoena her.
say that.
I can say they heard it. I did not think it's a bad man on 2 occasions.
You didn't say it.
And dropped it off to Miss Fifi's first
Okay.
time. And he had somebody with a mask on the second time with $300. That's what I think.
So,
$300.
that interview recording got your voice saying that you and Angela backed up in the driveway next door, and on 2 separate occasions. The first time somebody wrong $500.
Yeah, that's how it was. Jumped out. He was, like I said, he said sweating. Just look at his picture. He done snapped back since he been in jail. So everybody was trying to figure out, oh, this guy here was this size. He was little when he went in. Look at this.
You didn't say that, sir. Somebody else jumped in your interview that was recorded and said those things.
Yeah, I don't remember seeing her. You know, I can't call it interview. I gotta hear you. So you say,
I can't recall.
I gotta hear you.
Don't start with the I can't recall.
But if you were telling the truth, you wouldn't have any trouble, right? Going, did I say that or not? Because you know you didn't say it, because you said, oh, truth. I'm telling the truth. This time or last time?
I can tell the truth all the time.
Y'all know how long they supposed to be in trial today?
Couple things. You had only two conversations. Well, let me back up. You had one conversation at Quest's house where Jook was there, correct?
Correct.
Justin wasn't there.
Nah, they ain't got paid. They got stayed.
You had an
They
earlier
got played.
conversation with just you and Quest.
The plan must have been to knock them off, knock them down. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, the plan must have been to knock them.
I think you said you went by accident.
Knock their ass
You weren't
down.
going over there for the specific purpose of saying you were.
Anytime you ain't getting to shoot at nothing, the nigga who really doing it nothing.
Did you ever, during that meeting that you had with Jook and Quest present, did you ever say
Man, come on,
that
man.
you could get up on Dawn Police?
Man, I think they gotta go back. Everybody who been following the dog K gotta go back. Not everybody, but a lot of these people who been following dog K, man, y'all gotta go back and man, let them know, man, y'all been bullshitting. Y'all been coming with all type of scenarios and this and that and this and that.
You testified today that no promises were made. Right? But you're expecting to get consideration. No.
No.
You're not expecting to get any consideration for your sentence in this case, based on what you're doing here today. Okay.
Man, the truth, man, that's all we can stand on. The truth separate the men from the bulls, man. When you standing on truth, you supposed to fall out with niggas, though. Because everybody don't really stand on the truth how they supposed to. People take their perspective as the truth, but a perspective is just a perspective, though.
Getting somewhere. You say anything. Like in the letter, because I know what show did.
Josh still had on the same. Josh still had on the same shoes. It's crazy. Little boy ass shit. He supposed to, you know what I'm saying, tripping. They did all their plan, and then when it came down to it, they still was slipping. They still got phones and this and man, listen here.
I did it so I can get out of prison. I ain't saying it like this. I ain't saying it like this. Like, get my business out, to be honest, and stuff like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, be true. Because they already know, so they already know why things, so they already know. And then you said, just so, on that point, your lawyer, Keith, said that's the only way I will not do life in jail.
All these folks talking about Marcus didn't do nothing. It was a third shooter. If you go back and watch it, you can clearly see Marcus shot through the window. He was shooting through the glass.
You're hoping essentially not
Nah, I ain't saw that video
the
yet.
lawyer that you have now.
I saw Marcus shooting through the glass.
One of the people in the Holly Bobo case that I was not doing any.
I could clearly see that.
I told him in history, you know, it's like his history, but when he
These folks knew who they had in mind for the whole time. They just let the internet make up 1,000 assumptions every day and let this shit go on, play out, and find out a little more though. But they knew who the culprits were. This shit was sloppy. This shit was sloppy as hell. This wasn't no, like you said, this wasn't no These guys weren't trained. This shit was sloppy. This shit was spontaneous. Oh, they go there. Let's get them. Let's get them. Let's get this money. These niggas. Let's get it. Let's get it. Man, them niggas gave y'all installment fees. Them niggas gave y'all payday loan fees, man. They paid y'all back like it was a payday loan. Get out of here. You crashed out for that little bit of ass money. What you should have did was sped upside down and put them on bid and fuck you saying. Nigga gave y'all a payday loan. Y'all crashed out like that. And now y'all finna go down in the penitentiary for bullshit. Man, you can't blame it on her though. You know what I'm saying? It's a million motherfuckers done froze up. You see what I'm saying? I can't blame it on her. She see them motherfuckers coming up there with them big drink. What can you froze? They said when you in shock, you gonna do one or two things. You gonna fight, you gonna freeze up, or you gonna run. Some people they go in shock. Them be the people that die. Some people run, some people fight. So that's how they was. You see motherfucker coming up with them big drakes. Shit, your breath taken. She couldn't do nothing but save herself. Cause even if she would have said, hey, you see what I'm saying? It was finna go on still. A nigga probably could have dived or something. But it looked like they hit him from the glass next door or from like an angle. And then you see like you could tell like they meant to do dude in though. Once he was shot and then fell, they continuously shot him. These niggas continuously shot him though, like with big shit though. You know what I'm saying? So that's why the outcry like it is, bro. It's like, bro, y'all overkill dude. For real. So for crumbs.
I ain't talking no state or nothing like this. I ain't talking no that. So I'm not being a bitch to doing nothing no that. Knowing they might end up entertaining. Hey,
You met with law enforcement in December, on December 9th.
He sent the letter to godmama, stepmama, wherever she was.
And maybe before then, you didn't remember. In days of writing this, you're back meeting with law enforcement. December 9th? In March. March 13th. December 9th. You're back meeting with them March 13th of 22.
You want to talk.
After writing this letter to your sister, these letters to your sister. It was after I wrote this to my sister. I wasn't going to compare it. So you said I wrote this before I met with them, right? So, I guess what you're saying that is, when you met with law enforcement, if it was in March, that you realized you weren't going to lie and you decided to tell the truth. Yeah. Okay. So, this issue about the $50,000 we talked about earlier, you went into a proffer sometime in March.
This nigga here sound like a
You didn't tell them that you got.
who is this? The prosecutor? Who is this man? This dude for the state? Who is this guy?
Okay. And in August,
What it do? What it do?
you and your lawyer.
Neek Hawks. What it do? We just chiming in for this Dolph trial right now, and this is the microphone, and just talking about, man, I had this letter that they talking about now. Talked about it months ago.
Even after meeting with them the first
Kena, what it do? What it do? We talking about watching the YoungDolph trial right now. Long live YoungDolph. Man, if y'all still watching the trial, man, y'all put them long live YoungDolph up if y'all watching the trial with me.
You didn't tell them. You got
Exactly. That what they mother like a public defender. Exactly. It's understood Govon snitch if he was out, man. Just think about it, y'all. We gonna keep it all the way 100. This is a real case going on, and he the man that's out.
Now,
It's the man that's out. So you know he had to talk. Straight drop brother, they out. You know they had to talk. Ain't nothing else going on. So think about it. Why should it been all these scenarios and these stories on the internet? Just content. You got a man, brother, who telling. You got a man who they saying he was the mastermind. He out. And motherfuckers still got 1,000 scenarios about this shit. Oh, they not the killers, and this dude not the killer, and it was a third, man. Here you go. Facts.
The day before that, you know, you want to shoot off. I ain't know nothing better. I mean, I ain't know we going to shoot off. But the next day we covered.
I don't even know why they ain't showing his face. Come on, man. Shit.
And I know I told her about a house nowadays because I knew that they already had shit on everybody's head and we was out looking for somebody. When you know we're going to get dogs, when you know who we're going to get.
Damn. So they was just trying to catch anybody.
that's why it was a particularly big day for you.
What's my name?
When you text Miss Jackson, see, 9:05 a.m.
I was listening to a pre-trial earlier, and they was just saying, they were in the PRER. They were just saying they ain't want to interview they ain't want to have the first two people for security reasons. And it just goes back to what I was saying when everybody wanted to know why they were moved. Man, it was just for security reasons. They didn't go to no motherfucking Nashville just to come back to Memphis for trial. They'll clear out the whole lower level for a high-profile case like this. They also got the penal form. Man, they just put that shit in the computer.
So you're lying to her, too.
I ain't saying lying. I ain't gonna say that. Lying and lying is two different things because they ain't tell the person what they want to hear. You know what I'm saying?
Like these five. So if it's game, it ain't a lie.
I ain't trying to run down on nobody.
You sure?
I put myself in the murder, so I'm running down.
Goof ass, man. Put himself in the murder, exactly.
So, at the shooting itself, I just want to be clear on this. You say Justin got shot.
Yes, first on that.
Explain to me the difference between a scrape and getting shot.
Like, you know, when you fall, you scrape your knee or something. Like, bullet grazed your back.
Broke it down perfect.
He went in my back.
Okay, so you say there's a bullet grazed. Yes, sir. I just want to make sure. Okay, so you're saying Justin got grazed, a bullet grazed on his back. Does he bleed? How was your leg bleeding a lot?
Yeah, my leg was looking like 16. You know what I'm saying? Stab, skin, and stuff like that. But it was just glazed.
Remember, he ain't go to no doctor, y'all, when he got shot.
You said that when you went to Keona's house, that she did some wound care on.
Remember, I said that he went to a makeshift doctor already. Before we said this, he went to this was in the letter. He went to a makeshift doctor.
Okay. And I think you said when y'all got to Keona's house, you changed clothes and both of them. And then you identified a person, you said it was Mr. Johnson, who came out and then stuck his head in a charger that you were in the house.
Yeah, that was time I got Goon.
Alright. So Did y'all do the wound care before changing clothes or after you got the wound care?
Before the wound, you came here.
Where Zab it. Talking about free straight drop. Drop ass.
When you met
All these
with
talking about these folks that were big enough straight drop and man, the other side and these folks ain't had nothing to do with it. Man, listen here, the streets don't react like that for nothing. I guess this shit just was content. The streets don't react how they did for nothing.
Jude, or I'm sorry, Govan. Govan before they get on dog, before you did it, had already negotiated with you to get $10,000. Okay. Now, I want to be clear about, I'm going to get to that in a minute, but I want to make sure $10,000, did you talked about it before?
So that's the money, 10,000. That's the money he took to his people, and they asked him, "Where you get all this money from?" He was like, "Just hold it."
Okay. Now, you said today, pretty matter of factly, that there was that he had
The letter was supposed to be that shit. Oh yeah, okay. This was her right there. Cornelius said he snitched because Drop sent a letter. The court wouldn't let him say what the letter sent. So hey, my person that's still in the chat, I think you told me what the letter that Drop sent to him. So email me right now and tell me, refresh my memory of what the letter said and what he said about Drop. Why he snitched.
I'm putting it the way you put it.
Don't do it.
Alright. Well, if you know it, why would you tell them then that you bought it? I think he got it. Why wouldn't you go? He got it. Or he had the same deal. I was there.
He got the same deal. I was there.
Okay.
He just said that too. He got the same deal. What deal? I was there. He got the same deal. The lawyer just said that, or DA, or he just said he got the same deal. What deal? On all PRE artists' head.
One moment, Judge.
I'll let him. The letter basically was saying, if I can remember, the letter basically was saying the reason he told because Drop said nah, I ain't talking about that letter. I'm talking about the letter that Cornelius wrote to his people explaining everything that happened. He sent this letter to the streets.
So you told law enforcement that you were bleeding really bad.
Yeah, like once it started coming out, once I see it start panicking, like, dang, blood started coming out. But I know not to panic that bad though, because I've been shot before. So in the white face, I'm sitting up like this, so my blood won't get nowhere in the car. Sitting up like this, and driving that fast.
Okay.
Jump at least and jump at distribution.
Okay.
Right. Drop told him to tell. It was all Drop told him to tell because, in my opinion, he told him to tell because, like, okay, we're going back to the money situation. Remember, it all go back to Govan had already told, and plus, remember, what I'm saying in the letter, Cornelius said that straight Drop and Govan done told. So he not even getting no, he wasn't supposed to get a deal. Wasn't no deal for him. You know what I'm saying? So this was supposed to be. He said that both of them told. So that's his reasoning for telling the shit. Drop had already let him know that he was gonna tell. You see what I'm saying? And they didn't get paid. So It was what it was. It's every man for yourself now. But dropped in tell him that he had already cut a deal. He had to find it out on his own. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of people that just was talking and not giving out facts. We just not gonna put True on there. You know what I'm saying? He ain't the only one.
Grades on his back. And you can see the grades, right?
I ain't feel that. Because when he's driving, I'm making sure we ain't know he's glazed at first. So I'm trying to make sure he don't reach. So I'm like, you all right? I'm talking to him. But he said he hit too.
Okay, he said he got it. You got grades on your leg. You can look down. You felt it, so that you look down and see it. Right. All right. Now, you said you wiped down his car. How'd you wipe down his car? What did you do?
What you mean?
How did you wipe down the car? What'd you do? You walked through the backyard, you walked up to the car. What did you do? Peroxide and bleach. So you walked back through this yard and you had big things of peroxide and bleach in your hand.
You trying to say how to get him a shot on?
I know, I said, see, I don't know how you did it. I don't know how you did it.
Yeah, this public defender ain't shit.
So how'd you do it?
I did what you got it.
Got you in there with a public defender. That's why a nigga tell it. You see what I'm saying? I got a public defender.
Where'd you wipe down on the inside?
Got a public defender, man. That's why he telling. Shit, every man for theyself, man.
Okay.
Govan Untold. Basically, I'm telling, bro. Hey, man, see what you can do. Tell on the biggest guy, and see if we can get up out this motherfucker.
You know your principal.
I ain't know my friend was gonna try to time, but I'm wiping the dope on where I know I touched it, you know what I mean? Like,
On some slime ball shit. But that's the problem. Nigga probably didn't think it was gonna go like this, so you nigga trying to figure out how do you fund the lawyer? You know what I'm saying? Without your name coming up hot. But you supposed to thought about that all together. That's why if they were gonna do something crazy like this, niggas should have got all their money up front. They got their money up front. Nigga went for a boo-boo mission though.
Okay, so back a few minutes ago, after you walked back there, it was like,
They let you know though just the hatred they had for Flipper Man though, for a nigga to even go for an installment fee. We dealing with real money. It's $1 million on the table. Nigga go for an installment fee for a payday loan.
who broke you?
I made her look why she let me out. I get out.
The girl came along. And just so I'm clear, when was this event in relation to shoot off? I was going to say same day?
No.
2 days? 1 day later? 2 days later?
I can't see you today, but it was a couple days later before they found the car. I did probably the night before they found the car.
And so she dropped you off when she did the track?
She dropped me off on Barrett and got out.
Barrett?
Barrett Street.
Okay.
And got out on foot. Whoa. I ain't on the truth. On these streets.
Was it day or night?
Night.
Okay. Was she in the track? Now, did Quest ever tell you that he had to keep your hands?
Yeah, it's crazy though.
His wife and daughter?
Quick. Nah, just told me.
Come on, man, Chatty Patty up there for nothing. Nigga tell on the whole gang, like Dawg said. And this ain't finna help no nigga out when you got some niggas that already, you got 4, 5, how everybody gonna tell? It's too many niggas telling. You see what I'm saying? Everybody can't tell and get off. Somebody got to go to jail.
Shut down, like after you killed one apartment, I went to prison. Same thing.
So that's what I'm saying. It's some more shit to come.
Testimony about getting a car covered. When is that in relation to when you wipe the car down?
Like,
He got so much shit to say. He got some shit to say. Let's straighten it out. Shit, a straight drop told in the tail. Did he show doing it? Yes, sir.
If I remember right, you said Quet called you to say, I need you to go come over here and get money.
He'll put little baby, little activator in his head.
But were you part of the let me ask, were you part of the conversation between Govan and Justin to be talking about that anyway?
what you mean?
You just said he and Justin were talking about that. Were you part of those conversations?
President was telling him he was gonna send him some cash out money to buy a car code so we could call.
How do you know that?
This nigga telling everything.
Go there and have that head. They got some pills on everything.
Cornelius the one that killed YoungDolph, man.
We were saying we need to get
He said that in the letter, y'all.
And
In the letter that he wrote to the streets, his home. He the one that killed Dolph, man.
okay, all right. And just to be clear, when it
The one
comes
that unalived Dolph.
Quet, is it a y'all need to take care of this problem, or is it we, him included, need to take care of this problem?
He saying he ain't just really. You really that car. He told me because if they question him, he gonna tell them how they really massive so he can get back to his gambling. That's what he said.
Thank you, Mr. Smith.
I know, bro. Thank you. Big Ray.
Yeah, I'll be super quick on the charge. The last thing, it's probably good to understand. Clint told y'all that if the police come to him and ask him about the car, he's going to say holler at William Massey.
Yeah.
Is that his attorney?
Yeah, that was his attorney.
Okay, so he's telling y'all, he's going to tell the police, I'm not talking to y'all, I'm talking to my attorney.
Yeah, he talked to my attorney. So I can give it to my gambling.
Because it's forced gambling?
Yeah.
Okay. When Mr. Evans is asking you questions, he's asking about text messages and stuff. This is something I just forgot to do. Did the police seize your telephone from Letitia after you gave it to her? And is that telephone 901-513-6236?
Yeah.
She was.
And
I also heard that.
every time I've met with you, me and you have met, did you count 2 minutes back there, maybe 3 times? Is that right?
Yeah.
Have I ever told you you're going to walk out of jail?
Nah, he knew it.
Have I always told you that you're going to prison?
Yeah, he told me that.
No further questions.
Evans, any recross?
So when do y'all think Straight Drop gonna go on the stand?
How you been with this?
5 minutes, she's going over to the medical examiner. She's going to be that's what she
Take a break. Court staff recess. Brief recess.
See, all this shit cool right here though, but I feel like the one who give up the big guys, whoever done it, I don't know who behind it for real, but the one who give up that's what's gonna be the game changer. The one who already done talked about that. That's who gonna be the game changer.
It always happens to be considered one of the
Man. Well, we back at it, man. We gone. We gonna jump on this channel a little later on. I don't know what's the recess going on or it's over with for today. Let me see. We can't hear nothing what's going on. It ain't over with a new witness coming. Okay. A female. Man, we back with it tomorrow though. We back with it tomorrow. We on it tonight. We this the most YoungDolph y'all gonna get out of me though. Shit, you know, I'm from the city. I'm a blog on it. I'm coming through with facts. We got the case going on right now, so I'm going off the case. I'm giving y'all facts, reactions on the case. No speculations, none of this shit. Like, you know, even when it come down to the letter, you know what I'm saying? The letter was a fact. So I'm only talking about the facts. I don't want to assume. I don't want to do none of this shit. I'm gonna watch this case, and we gonna go from there. And like I said, since everybody talking, it's good. I guess it's gonna be about who talking the best. The best talker gonna win. The best talker gonna win. Since everybody talking, this is a case where the best talker gonna win, man. Because at the end of the day, they do cut deals for, you know, the one who, the big picture. You know, when you say CMG, you can definitely use Juke as a scapegoat because he was CMG and never have to mention Yo Gotti name. But then if these niggas talking how he talking already, then if Gotti play any part of it, it can only be speculations. You dig what I'm saying? Ain't enough to put him truly there right now, but it's enough to get him worried to where he should have, you know what I'm saying? He should be tightening up. Govan told it all. I said that. Govan told it all. Everybody done said that, I guess. I ain't gonna make it seem like I'm the first one said it though. But we gonna see what Govan say. We gonna see what Govan say. I mean, maybe that's why Govan was for a man to be out here free. Like, this strange. It make it seem like they almost wanted old Govan to get knocked off. You know, but the fact that bro was out like this and niggas not to be thinking he didn't talk is crazy. It's crazy how you cannot be one of the suspects, be out and about moving and have this special type of immunity and not be a part of what's going on though. Exactly. I ain't gonna say that, but you know, hey, why not? Fool me once. Shit, if they letting him move like that, why not? Maybe he might be like Woody. Testify. So once Govan testify, is Govan locked up? Is Govan still locked up? Or what? So is he gonna be like Woody, right? So he gonna be able to go to trial and get back out. That's what I'm saying. He gonna be able to go to trial, give his testimony, and be out here like Woody. Shit, man. Nigga better blog light on Govan. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, it's alright, Govan. I don't mean no harm, Govan. I don't mean no harm, Govan. You see what I'm saying? Nigga can't say too much about Govan though, y'all. Nigga cannot say too much about Govan. I take everything back. If I said something crazy, fuck that. I'm dead damn serious. Hey, y'all. Govan. Hey, man. Say, man. We're gonna let this shit play out in court, Govon. We're gonna let it play out, and I'm only dealing with the facts. I'm only dealing with the fact. I'm gonna let this shit play out in court, man. Whatever they say on her, that's all I'm gonna talk about. You see what I'm saying? I ain't gonna make all these comments and shit about you, man. You hear me? I see you got top-notch shit going on, man. You hear me? So one thing I ain't gonna do is put too much disrespect on you. You see what I'm saying? Cause you still going in and out of court. You finna get up here and get to say these things and still go home. Yeah, he might be the one who put it out, but that don't mean he came up with the money, the moolah, the dinero. You see what I'm saying? That still gotta come out. Who financed it? It's one thing to order it, but it's another thing to finance it. You see what I'm saying? They still want to know who financed this shit, man. Who financed it? Y'all think Big Juke got 1.5 laying around? God might not have put the battery in Juke back. Juke the big brother. You see what I'm saying? Juke the big brother. Gotti fuck with Dolph industry-wise. Juke fuck with Dolph street-wise. So Juke the big brother. He disrespected both of them. So you see what I'm saying? Who's to say Gotti put the battery in Juke back? Juke the big brother. Gotti could have just went along with the move. Like shit, you know, it is what it is. Could have just went with the move. You heard, but we in trial right now though, so we gonna deal with the facts now. We gonna do all that I heard shit out. We gonna cut that out. We in trial right now. You see what I'm saying? We ain't got to do the I heard shit no more. The facts gonna come out. These boys talking. These boys talking. So we ain't got to do that no more. We gonna put what you heard in your back pocket. We're going to put what you heard in your back pocket, though. You see what I'm saying? That's why they got this trial right now, because we're going to debunk all the isms. That's how we going to do that. We're going to ism debunk. I'm talking about this, though. You don't know if Gotti put the battery in bruh back, though. Juke seemed like more of the rowdy one anyway. That's all I'm saying. Juke was the street nigga. For more say, you know what I'm saying? For when it came to in the field. So we just gonna see how that we gonna see. We gonna see who the bread lead back to. Cause these boys, if they telling it all. Somebody got an end game. Whoever talk first and talk the most, that he got an end game. So we gonna see what his end game is, and we gonna see how much he actually told, how much he know, and where the source of the bread came from. Ain't no third shooter. What a motherfucker that was standing on top of the roof? You know, where that man at? Where the nigga that was standing on top of the roof they were talking about? I heard it was somebody on top of the roof. I ain't seen them talk about that yet. Anybody seen a man on top of the roof? They said it was a man on top of the roof. Anybody seen the man that was on top of the roof? What that man that was on top of the roof, man? They got a picture going floating across the internet of a man that was on top of the roof. You know what? Soon the YoungDolph came over with, I got something for y'all now. I ain't gonna lie. Cause motherfuckers been living on the YoungDolph shit now. So yeah. All that playing on that man's name and flogging and talking about this and talking about that and Daddy Yo and Mia J and the artists and this and that. Man, wait till the dog case over with. I hope it's a speedy trial, so I ain't got nothing else to talk about when it come to YoungDolph, and I'm on your ass. I'm for who you is, what you got going on, what you can look up. Your ass been lying, and everybody been following you. Some lying, stupid motherfuckers too, to go from this person to this to believe in these crazy ass stories. Nigga was kidnapped and moved and this and that and man, listen here. He was at this location, this artist and that artist and man, right, we in trial watching this shit play out. And man, they gonna still tell you something else. Y'all got to get in the comments and get these folks ass the blues. Hey, say, they got trial going on. They telling you what happened. Cut that shit out. Man, y'all cut that shit out. Let these folks know y'all watching the trial. They still think y'all done. Man, y'all had better wake up. Let these folks know y'all watching the trial. Tell them, oh hell nah, it couldn't have been that. They got the video, the footage, they testifying, they watching. I can't wait to listen to what these people gonna be saying tonight after this trial go off. Woo! I bet you this though, ain't nobody gonna be in the chats, in the comments, calling these lying motherfuckers out on nothing. On nothing. Whatever lie they come up with, motherfuckers just gonna go on with the new lie. With the new lie. These people on trial gonna tell you their truth, and you're gonna have some people that gonna be coming on it, talking about it, blogging on it, still telling you that what they telling you is the truth. We saw Dolph walk in with the same shit he had on, what was that, the day before, right? Real hood shit. We got the same clothes on now. Man, ain't wasn't no third battle. They said somebody on the roof. I'm telling you, it's somebody got it's a lot of scenarios out, man. So really after this case over with, you know what I'm talking about, all that old man, I don't give a fuck how they feel, man. You know what I'm talking about, far man, y'all been bullshitting for too long. And it just take a real person to, you know what I'm saying, y'all need to following these people, man. Y'all gotta hear these folks accountable, bro. Let them know, man, they been duping y'all for 3 years. They done told y'all anything for 3, not everybody, just some of the people. They done gave y'all 3 years of madness. But y'all watching the trial, y'all shouldn't let them come up with it. I'll get kicked out of nigga chat for telling them they lying. Don't go for it no more. Whoever on her line on their main name when they got the trial out, don't let these folks tell us that the state lying to us. That Cornelius is lying to us. Don't do that, y'all. Don't do that, y'all. Once this case over with, y'all, tell these folks y'all don't want to hear about this no more. Don't let them do it for another 6 months. Don't let them do it, man. Yeah, man. Get blocked for standing up for what's right, man. Don't let these folks ride this shit into another 6 months. I'm talking about the ones who ain't talking about nothing for real, man. Just every day it's a different scenario. So I'm not putting no names on this. I'm just saying, I done seen a lot of shit on there. And there been more than one person said a lot of crazy scenarios. Like if you blogging on dude for the last however many years, then you full of content. So you done been all over the place with it. Not everybody, but some people. So now that these folks done built their case and done talked to whoever else and like they so invested, man, y'all got to call these investigative people out on their lives though, man, in the chat. Dude don't stand with the white station. I got an interview I gotta do too, man. Y'all make sure y'all check that out later. We pull it up, man. We pull it up in the well, we ain't pull it up, but we gonna ride through the Parkway Village, man. I got some shit going on with some of the people over there in the Parkway Village and 10 Mile. And you know, we gonna get into the story of Sleepy Rue and a little bit of this and a little bit of that, man. So we do hood interviews too, just real content about real shit, you know. It ain't all about the most popular, man. You know what I'm saying? It's about real life situation, man. We giving you a heavy dose of Memphis. Like for real when it comes to the Late Bloomer podcast though. So y'all make sure y'all check out the interview later on with my boy Nappy Roo, and he gonna get into how, you know, really BGE was started from Sleepy Roo, and you know, Sleepy Roo ain't here to tell his story no more. So by him being Sleepy Roo nephew, like a lot of people used to always ask me, like, what's up with Sleepy Roo? And I didn't know Sleepy Roo. You know, he's somebody Moneybag Yo rap about a lot, but he's somebody that the people been wanting to know about it. So we got his nephew who's certified out here in the street from 10 Mile Parkway Village. He talking about growing up with no love and no, I'm tripping. Kadarius grew up with no love. Kadarius from the Parkway Village. And that's how I know Nappy Roo. So man, just Memphis stories about good Memphis politics and streets, shit that done went on in the past, real people who got voices and, you know, got movements going on out here and done had them. So I appreciate them coming through the podcast and want to chop it up with a nigga for real, for real. I don't know what's going on with the cases, bullshit, but yeah, we gonna get into it later on though, for real, for real. We gonna talk more about this letter. We're gonna go live. We're gonna chop it up right now. And yeah. Y'all jump in the comments though. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna call around and see what's up with that letter. Just trying to figure out. It got to be something in there. You know, it got to be something in there that I didn't mention or he didn't mention. You know, but I'm out of here. Get with y'all. Be safe. Stay wise, 3 G's, get some money, get right with God, and get your life in order, man. Get it. For sure.